Okay, guys, can you believe it? The greatest assassin, the most proficient, the most ruthless assassin in the world. He grew a dad bod. He doesn't want to kill no more. He works at a Japanese 7-Eleven. And that's blasphemy. Okay, man, everybody, man, make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to be dropping the best jaw-dropping moments, the genius quality, and why I think this anime right here just redefined action comedy anime in 2025. And if you ain't never heard of an action comedy, just look at Don to Don. Just look at Doro Hey Doro. God damn it, just look at One Piece, nigga. Okay, everybody, man, what's up, man? Welcome to BigWill TV, your #1 place for anything anime, manga, comic, or TV, man. We in the house, man. Make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, man. But let's get into this shit, man. Sakamoto Days just hit Netflix. He's the man. He that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit, but look, hey, man, let's dive right in. It's not just another typical shonen anime. Imagine the goody feels, the heart, the bubbly, warm feeling you get from watching something like a Spy X Family, and then the action of like John Wick or like the action of a Chainsaw Man merged into one pot. That's Sakamoto Days. And if you're tired, if you believe like me that for the most part, all these slice of life bullshit, fight every 4 or 5 episodes, animes are cooked, and look, man, that's the video for you, and this the anime for you, because this shit is not cooked. It's hard-boiled, nigga. You know right here at BigWill TV, man, I'm finna give it to you real, I'm finna give it raw. By the end of this episode, you're gonna understand why Sakamoto Days is something you can't afford not to watch. Okay, so for everybody who's unfamiliar, man, Sakamoto Days is the story about Taro Sakamoto, the OG Tookie Williams of the Assassin game, man. He fought extras of the Assassin game off the back. And he terrorized niggas, you know. He terrorized the Sakamoto Days streets like them niggas terrorizing niggas in the county jail, man. He murders niggas for money. Taro Sakamoto was, of course, the #1 assassin in the game, man. But, you know, like everybody who, real hitter, they meet a woman. Sakamoto met a woman. What happened? She changed his life. Married him, gave him kids, turned him fat. But they had one real deep promise that Sakamoto would never break, and that was to never kill again. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? The #1 assassin can never kill again. How you gonna be an assassin no more? He's not going to be an assassin no more. He's gonna be a dad, nigga. So we see that the famed Taro Sakamoto in the assassin world is like LeBron James. Into regular society, he's like the Grim Reaper. He's like the Undertaker. He's like Tommy Egan. Sakamoto is loved by the assassin world and feared by the regular world. So the story starts off following a character named Shin, a clairvoyant. Anybody out here who doesn't know what a clairvoyant is, he reads your mind, nigga. You think about it, he heard you. He reads your mind. And I really love how they did a great job showing how an assassin could use mind reading in live combat. Shin, you're the guy. But the story takes place with Shin. He goes to visit Sakamoto, and, you know, I guess they were partners. They used to work together, whatever the fuck, right? But you see that Shin admires Sakamoto. He wants to get him back into the life. Sakamoto's like, yeah, nah, I'm not going, bro. I got my family, I got my wife, I got my kids, I got my 7-Eleven. And Shin is a little, how could I say it? A little confused. He's like, how the hell you go from being LeBron James to being Bronny James? You see what I did? How you go from LeBron James to being Bronny James? How do you not want to be he couldn't comprehend it. But he accepts it. He leaves. Gets a phone call from the boss, Shin's boss. And, of course, in the assassin world, #1 rule, you can't leave this world. You live by the gun, die by the gun, nigga. Shin's like, yeah, I figured. All right, well, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, buddy. And he tries to take down Sakamoto, and it does not. It does not go as planned. Let's just keep it. It just doesn't go as planned. So in doing that, of course, Sakamoto, he does his thing, and Shin goes back to the boss and lets the boss know, hey, man, look, man, this is my guy. I can't, look, you want to get him? Look, man, fuck it. You leave bro alone, I'm going to take my own life. You know what I'm saying? He said, fuck it. He tries to take the humble way out because he said something along the lines of, I admire Sakamoto. I look up to Sakamoto more than anybody in the world. And for the fact that I even pointed a gun at him, killing myself could, be like my repentance. The boss like, yeah, fuck it, do it. But he's thinking, yeah, you bitch ass nigga, just die. Of course I'm not, man. Sakamoto getting the next two, nigga. But hurry up and off yourself. We forgot the nigga's a clairvoyant. You know what I'm saying? He heard all that and it got busy. It goes good till it doesn't go good. Sakamoto comes and gets him, saves the day, and we see Sakamoto is really he's really John Wick. He comes to save the day, throws shit in the shirt like, hey nigga, you're working with us, but there's only one rule. Only one. No killing. And that's the first episode of Sakamoto Days. So now that I gave you guys the brief recap of what it is, let's deep dive into this motherfucker. Let's deep dive into this motherfucker, all right? First off, man, Shin cocked the gun, shot a bullet at the fat nigga. The fat nigga looked to the right. He said, Hakatua, bam. Spit out a gumball. The bullet hit the gun ball, and it hitting that changed his trajectory. I think that right there, hold on, it ain't over yet. Cause Shin like, goddamn, this nigga where'd he go? He's not right here. No, bam, kicked the nigga dead in his fucking face, man. That to me was my favorite scene because they just immediately showed you the action, man. You had Sakamoto behind the shits. He cocked the rubber band. He pulled that gumball back. You cut the Shin and that nigga started letting it off like a motherfucking machine gun. How far you gotta cock that shit back? You know what I'm saying? To make that shit go. I don't know, but Sakamoto figured it out, man. He done cracked the code. Wasn't no way in hell you thought, I don't know what you niggas was thinking, but wasn't no way in hell I wasn't finna talk about that. We gotta break that down, man. How Sakamoto, the GOAT, they showed right there, as you're seeing, Sakamoto, other than the few assassin weapons like the pen with the blades at it, you see he's really good at using whatever the fuck around him. He threw popsicle sticks at the nigga, man. He hit the nigga with a gumball. You know that he's really good with the shit that he can touch with his hands. And hell, fucking even in the opening scene, when you see skinny Sakamoto, man, in his prime, walking through fighting the assassins, he picked up a fucking sewer pipe and went to work. See, Sakamoto the type of nigga, man, you gotta fight that nigga butt naked in a white room. Do you hear what I'm telling you? That nigga need to be butt naked in a white room for you to stand a chance. Let that nigga find this water bottle or this lighter and it's over. Let that nigga have a screwdriver on the table. Why the fuck do I got a screwdriver on the table? It's over. You hear what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, overall, man, the fact that Sakamoto could use the gumball to take out, or not even take out, but to distract Shin with the way it looked like a machine gun, I just can't wait to see what else he gets his hands on. You know what I'm saying? I'm really fucking with that anything's a weapon kind of nigga, man. That shit had me tweaking, bro. I'm sitting there on the couch like, I thought I was watching the last episode of Blue Lock watching this, man. And like I said, man, just fuck with me, man. Trust me. It can only get better from here. You guys saw how he got down, man. Wait till he get pushed. Wait till he fight a nigga who is not going to be an easy dub, man. But overall, man, the fight scenes of Sakamoto Days, I'm definitely giving a 9 out of 10 for first episode, man. They dropped it, came right. It being a Netflix adaptation, for some reason, I just didn't think they was going to hit right. And overall, it was some parts that was lackluster, but we see that the parts that counted were the parts that counted. That's where the budget went. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it G, man. Sakamoto, episode 1. Solo Leveling, episode 1, season 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just, yeah. So freaking, but overall, though, the action, like I said, I get that shit a 9 out of 10, man. Now, the comedy of the show, like I said, even though this is a show basically about assassins, niggas who do all that, niggas who do that, niggas who die, Since it's a show about them type of niggas, man, the fact that it really does have a comedy aspect to it, there was plenty of funny moments going on throughout the show. One of my favorite moments, that was by a little bit of comedy to me was, Shin, I believe, Shin was talking to Sakamoto about like, dude, every time I see you, nigga, you eating ramen. He looked back, the cup of noodles that was there in the previous scene is gone. They're like, nigga, you eating all your inventory, nigga. Never get high on your own supply, nigga. He getting high off his own supply, man. All I'm saying, man. And one thing I love about the comedy aspect is Sakamoto's personality of how he's just calm when all hell's breaking loose. He's the character who can keep it cool. He's the Kakashi. Imagine if Kakashi actually married some. You know what I'm saying? The reason he did it because he was too deep into them books. Kakashi had a porn addiction. And Jiraiya, you the dope dealer. Y'all niggas ain't slick. But imagine if Kakashi would have ended up with some. I believe he would have chilled out. He maybe would have fattened up. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, Kakashi, even in Boruto, they never gave that nigga no love, man. Kakashi, why you ain't getting no love, man? Overall, though, the fact that Sakamoto could just be calm in the midst of inevitable danger adds to the funny shit. Because niggas would be damn near dying and niggas sitting there like this. Bullet go by, he lift his chin up, the double chin jiggling, dodging bullets. The nigga caught 2 bullets with chopsticks. Sakamoto is him. And the characters, man. The characters are really good, man. I feel like each character work off of each other. I definitely can't wait to see the new characters we get introduced to. Us definitely seeing Shin, Sakamoto from back in the day to now. I definitely want to see their relationship grow. I want to see how Shin adapts with the not killing rule because he was out there letting them things fly. That nigga Shin out there looking like Tariq St. Patrick. That nigga Shin was out there busting him like Lil Woody. So I really want to see how he goes from being that to being a 7-Eleven employee. I mean, does he get free coffee? He get to smoke cigs at his break? Who knows? Fuck it. Who knows? And, I definitely want to see a little bit more about his family. What's up with his wife? What's up with the daughter? Hell, who was the little kid that came to the store and shot Shin in the back of the head with the arrow? Who is dude? Does he got his more secret backstory? Does he not? The wife. Is she just a wife? Was them two meeting fate? Was it random? Or was it planned? Was them meeting not a coincidence? This is giving me real Lloyd Forger, Spy X family vibes. What's up with the wife, nigga? Y'all niggas need to watch the wife, man. And I'm be honest, man. Look, man. I think in the next episode, we gonna see who Shin Boss worked for. Because there's no way in hell Shin Boss was the top op of season 1. Impossible. He's already out of here first episode. But who's his boss? Who that nigga answer to? I feel like he's going to be the problem moving forward. And hell, just how Shin pulled up like, hey, Sakamoto, you know what time it is. What about the other assassins on that same type of time? The streets need a body. I believe in either episode 2 or 3, we're going to get a main op. We gonna get one of the main ops. I feel Sakamoto gonna put hands on them, put paws on them. I'm calling it now. BigWill predictions. 99% accuracy rate. You know what it is, man. In episode 2 or episode 3, Sakamoto is gonna get put through the ringer. We gonna see what he really made of. We gonna see what the ops in this series is really made of. Come episode 2 or 3, I'm banging on it, man. I'm standing on it. God damn, man, Sakamoto's animation is so goddamn good, man. That shit is so damn good at parts. At parts. And like I said, man, the part I'm talking about, I just can't get the Shin versus Sakamoto out of my head, man. That shit was epic. That shit was iconic. That nigga said, brrr, and I'll tell you this. Not only are the visuals amazing, but the soundtrack in Sakamoto Days Season 1 kept me in it. It kept me feeling the pressure. Hell, open the scene, you hear Sakamoto dragging that rusty blade on the ground. It gave that nigga some real hell-seeing Mr. Anderson vibes. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like when Mr. Anderson was walking down that hallway, that's how I felt when I seen Sakamoto walking up to them assassin niggas. And I'm gonna keep it G, man. That opening scene hit me kind of hard. You feel what I'm saying? It remind me of a time I had to walk a nigga down. I don't have to walk a nigga down, all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, what I love about Sakamoto is its action, smooth pacing, nice, intriguing characters, and overall feel of the anime. I love that it got serious when it was time to get serious, and it was wholehearted at the time it needed to be wholehearted, and they didn't pull on the gore. You hear what I'm saying? They didn't spare with the gore and blood, and if you're an anime watcher, we need blood. I'm low-key mad as hell that Netflix didn't just drop all the episodes like they do every other season, man. Because this one of them episodes, I mean, Sakamoto Days is one of them animes, you watch one episode, goddammit, you want to see them all. Got me ready to pick up the goddamn manga again. But hey, man, look, man, you watching this. I know you love action anime, man. I know you love bullets flying and niggas dying, but you know what I'm saying? But you also like that heartfelt, emotional anime. Well, this is the one for you. This is the one for you. Make sure you like, man. Make sure you comment all your thoughts, and you make sure you subscribe to this channel. Trust me, man. You don't want to miss what's coming up in these next Sakamoto Day episodes. I'm keeping it G, man. BigWill 99%, man. BigWill predictions 99% accuracy rate. Next 2 to 3 episodes, man. We either finna see Sakamoto get put through the ringer next episode or the episode after that, and then from so on and so on and so on. It gets real. What's the main plot? I know it can't just be them trying to get this old nigga back to joining the assassins. Impossible. Who are them niggas in the trailer? Who that little nigga with the sniper? Look, man, Sakamoto Days, I'm waiting for it. This is going to be fire. Everybody, if you've made it to this point in the video, I just want to say, thank you, man. I love y'all, man. I fuck with y'all, man. And hey, if you're interested in Squid Games or want to see my Squid Game review, you want to see a real nigga breakdown what Squid Game Season 2 is, man. If you're on the fence about watching it or not, if you want to hear a real nigga perspective on Squid Game Season 2, click the video somewhere on my screen, man. With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that push notification button. I'm gone.